Hello, those of you that are my clients, friends, family members. Even if you'd like to share this video with one of your friends, go for it. But I'm going to go through the second quarter video, just like you got my video in the beginning of the year. I love to give updates to all of my clients and valued family members that have done business with us, the financial architects. So really quick, there's 3 different questions that people are asking right now that I have had predominantly, and that's exactly what I'm going to just jump into and converse about, okay? Number 1 is market concerns. Number 2 is going to be investment advisor fees going fixed instead of getting market risk returns. And then lastly is, when is the correction coming? And 1 and 3 are actually going to go together. So I'm going to address that in a second. A couple different big announcements is our TFA Summer Sizzler is coming up on the 29th of June. So that's going to be on a yacht in Newport Beach. Yes, there is a cost associated with that and a ticket. If you'd like to know more about that, just get with my office. I'll give you the details right here in this video. I'm going to have it. Boom, the number's right there. I'm assuming in our website is right here or something. Number 2 is we have a crash course, a 2-day crash course with our company. That does cost money as well. It's $350 if you'd like to attend or send one of your relatives or family members to be a part of that crash course. Teaches you everything about financial planning. Not everything, but it teaches you enough to be dangerous on the financial planning spectrum. And then number 3 is dinner seminars. We have these incredibly successful dinner seminars where we have seniors that are north of 55 years old, homeowners that have investable assets that want to come have dinner on the financial architects, ask a ton of different questions, and possibly do business with us. If you'd like to attend any one of those 3, please contact our office, 888-350-5396, and it's somewhere on this video anyways. Let's just jump into it. Right now, the Standard & Poor's 500, which is the top 500 companies on Wall Street, Nike, Tyco, Coca-Cola, Apple, Amazon, Tesla, huge companies like that are all inside of the Standard & Poor's 500. You're returning close to 10%. April 5th that we film this video, that's exactly where the Standard & Poor's 500 fits in. Recently, there was an economist that said that rates were not going to be going down this year. And the Fed, as you guys know, have said that they're going to be decreased 3 times this year. So there's a little bit of a disagreement going on, and that caused a heavy negative. Yesterday, as a matter of fact, it went down almost 2%, the S&P, in one day. That's pretty significant. So market concerns, are you concerned about it? Yeah, you should be. Let's talk about the 4 stages of economics real quick. So as you can see in this graph, stage 1 is expansion. Expansion happens when the economy is doing great. That means the GDP is up and expansion is awesome. Everyone is employed. You're at an unemployment rate of close to 4%, right around there. And that's exactly where we have been. We've been on this 13-year bull market for a significant amount of time. The second stage of economics is the peak. Third stage is the contraction. And the 4th stage is the trough. Now, obviously, this is economics 101. So that graph that I just shared with you guys is exactly what the S&P 500 does. So let's look at the Standard & Poor's 500, okay? Now, as you can see, the Standard & Poor's 500 has a very similar up and down pattern. Expansion, as you could see in the year 1999, and it peaked right here in 2000. That was called the dot-com bubble. Then you had a contraction and then the trough here in 2003-ish. Again, you'll see the same up and down here in the real estate bubble. And right here, the Standard & Poor's 500 bull market, the biggest ever 13-year bull market, you'll see what goes up will inevitably come down. So the Standard & Poor's 500, the top 500 companies on Wall Street, you could pretty much gauge where we're at economically in this Standard & Poor's 500 index. So if you're worried about the market, you have concerns about your stock portfolio getting corrected, yeah, that's a valid concern. You need to give us a call and we need to visit for at least 45 minutes so that we can show you some basics behind what I'm talking about. So market concerns are very valid. That's number 1 question that a lot of my clients have. Number 3 question that I'm going to answer first before the number 2 is going to be, when is the correction coming? Guys, I don't have a crystal ball. I'm not Nostradamus, and even Nostradamus had it wrong a lot of times. So the market correction could happen next week, could happen next month, could happen next year. A lot of you guys are thinking, oh man, it's after the election or it's before the election. All these prognostications that are happening are just that. Prognostications. I mean, even a broken clock is right twice a day. So you just aren't going to be able to figure that out. One thing that I can tell you is that what goes up has to inevitably go down. So if we continue on with 30 years of expansion, that causes inflation. And that's the reason why the Fed is raising interest rates. Okay. I don't want to go full blown nerd on you guys, but that's enough to be dangerous. So if you're worried about the market correction or you're worried about market volatility, please come into our office and yes, have a good conversation with us. The last question, which was number 2, is advisory fees. Yes, I actually agree with some of you guys. As lots of my clients know, I own an advisory company, a registered investment advisory company, the Financial Architects Wealth Management. Lots of people are concerned about the market and whether it's going to lose or win. If that's too risky for you, then you need to jump out of it. Here's the reason why. In a fixed account right now, you're getting anywhere between 4 to 5% with no fees. Why would you want to pay an advisor like a fiduciary or a registered representative? Why would you want to pay them a fee versus go to the local Goldman Sachs and get a 4.25% interest rate fixed for free? I would choose the latter. So again, if you're having these types of questions come up in your mind and you're thinking, man, what is the proper solution to that? Yes, come on in. We'd love to have a conversation with you, and I'll put you with the proper advisor that can push you in the right direction. Now, if you are 45 years old and you're not looking to retire until you're 70, I really wouldn't be too concerned with it if you have long-term thinking in mind. But if you're one of those nervous people and every single time your ticker symbol goes negative, yeah, just don't be in that type of environment. We'll put you in something that's more secure. Whether it's annuities or life insurance or needing a living trust, we'd love an opportunity to visit with you again. Again, if you're our valued client, feel free to walk on in. We have an open door policy here. If you'd like to become a client of ours or look at some of the stuff that we got going on, please schedule an appointment by calling our office or reaching out to our website. We'd love an opportunity to help you and, of course, earn your business. Thank you so much. Hope you're having a terrific day. And I look forward to seeing you very soon. Bye-bye.